Okay. Early morning. What's up, everyone? So let's start off this video. We got Mad Max over here, all taken apart. I feel so bad for it. Can't wait to get it back on the road. Got a little Fanatix logo over there. Anything I could do to this black road glide so people know it's mine. But you're definitely gonna know it's mine once I get the super chrome wheels back. I cannot wait. And I know you guys are definitely interested as far as how it's going to turn out, because I'm super excited for how it's gonna look. Can't wait to get it back. You guys know already that everything's out to powder coating. I should get everything back hopefully in about a week and a half. If you guys are new to this channel, guys, hit that subscribe button. I'll tell you why. Not only is it free, but right there I got a Chromeworks 2x2 exhaust, a pair of Indie Ridge boots and gloves, and a pair of Zero 3D bag blades. For one of you people out there, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, hit a comment down below, and when I'm at the Chromeworks rig down in Daytona, I'm gonna be picking someone. It's basically just a thank you to you guys for all your support throughout these past couple of years. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. We should be there hopefully in the next couple months. I can't even imagine, I can't even believe it. Starting this channel a couple years ago, at 0 subscribers, and now we're going to be hitting 100,000 subscribers, and it's all because of you guys. So love you guys, thank you so much. Also right here, I'm going to tell you the dates and times of the meet and greets at Daytona, and we're also having a meet and greet at Bergen County Harley Davidson. So the first meet and greet at Daytona is going to be at Amsoil Adams Rig. That is going to be March 7th at 3 p.m. March 7th, 3 p.m. So this is what's cool about that meet and greet. Anybody that shows up there, we are going to have some raffle tickets. And we are going to be picking someone that is there at the rig, at Amsoil Adams Rig. He's going to be parked at the racetrack at Daytona Speedway. So come on by March 7th, 3 p.m. We'll have the raffle tickets, and Adam is going to be giving away a free oil change. So come on by, check out all his stuff, come by and say hi, come check out Mad Max. Would love to see you guys. So that is March 7th. March 8th, I will be at the Zero 3D rig, which is going to be parked at the Harley Davidson dealership. I will be there March 8th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Come by over there and say hi. And right after that, I will be at the Chromeworks rig on March 8th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And that's where I will be announcing the person for the exhaust, Indie Ridge boots and gloves, and a pair of bag blades from Zero 3D. And then when we come back, April 29th at Bergen County Harley Davidson, Saturday, 9 a.m., we're having a meet and greet at Bergen County Harley Davidson. There's gonna be a whole bunch of awesome YouTubers there as well to join me. So come by, say hi. Dealership's gonna be open. We're gonna have a food truck there. It's gonna be a great time. Right here, I'm gonna post all the dates and times. Pause the video, take a screenshot. So this way you guys have it on your phones and you're gonna know all of the dates and times. All right, I just wanted to obviously tell you guys all that information before we start with the video, but let's get started. So one awesome thing, I mentioned it in, I believe the other day's or yesterday's video about what I have to do about replacing the air cleaner because some fork oil got into it and it's really kind of dirty and mucked up in the front right here. I don't know if you guys could see that. So an awesome subscriber reached out to me, Sammy, which I'm going to meet and I'll show you guys here very shortly. He said, listen, I have the same air cleaner brand new off of his 114, and he said, I don't need it. He said, if you want it, you could have it. So I'm actually gonna meet him at Bergen County Harley Davidson here shortly because I also have to get a new pair of brake pads, and I also have to get the 90-degree valve stems. I hope they have them, because I don't want to deal with the regular valve stems, because I'm sure you guys know, if you check your tire pressures, and you should be, with the regular valve stems, the straight up and down ones, it's a real pain in the neck. And if, say, you get a flat somewhere down the road, you want really, if you want to fix the tire on the side of the road or anything, or even fill your tire, you definitely want the 90-degree valve stems. It just makes life a lot more easier. So we're going to get that, the brake pads, we'll get the air cleaner. And then, if you guys remember, I was talking about the brake calipers right there, the covers. So let me go get them, because they're in here curing. I have them in my hand. So what I was telling you guys last time is, on Silverback, I actually painted the covers, and everybody really liked it. And then I noticed a lot of people were doing it. So let me show you guys that portion of video, which I did a couple days ago, and then we'll head back and I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, so I got my caliper covers here. I scuffed them up with some 1000 grit sandpaper, and now I'm going to clean them up with some, last time I used just some Windex with some ammonia in it, and I'm going to clean them off really well. I'm going to hit them with some air to get rid of any kind of moisture, dry them off really good, and then I'm going to hit them with this engine enamel, black, high gloss, good up to 500 degrees. Yeah, because they probably might, it's a hot area, you know, by that rotor and caliper. So I don't want to take any chances, and we'll paint them. All right, we got about a 55-degree day out today. Tomorrow's going to be really cold, so I'm going to take this opportunity to paint this today while it's really nice out. But definitely had to take this opportunity now. I'm going to let these dry off a little bit, and I'm going to hit them with a nice light coat on the inside and let them dry up a bit, and then I will flip them over to the other side. Really simple. This is really simple, guys. If you guys don't like the, I guess, stainless steel color, you could paint them pretty much any color you want. You want to make sure you don't put on too much first shot, so you don't get any drips. Just a nice light coat. Then I'll come back to them maybe in about 20 minutes, and I'll hit them again, and then I'll flip them over. All right, they're drying really good because it's nice and warm out today. Just gonna spray the tops now. Nice and light. You don't want to go too heavy, because then you're going to have runs. Just a nice light coat, and then we're going to hit them again in a few minutes. Okay, so you guys seen, super simple. Make sure you clean them off really good, scuff them, and then wash them again. Make sure they're thoroughly dry. And I used this paint. Let me show you guys here really quick, because a bunch of you guys asked me what paint. So I used this high gloss black engine enamel, good up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit. And the reason why I use that paint is because that's an area of the bike where it kind of gets really hot summertime, especially you're using the brakes. So I would rather use a high temp paint than a regular paint, because the caliper, it gets super hot. That whole area gets super hot. So this is the finished product. So I painted them high gloss black. They came out perfect. Just make sure that if you don't clean them well, you're going to have fisheye on them if you have any oil on them, but make sure you clean them really well. Hit them with some sandpaper, clean them off again, and make sure they're thoroughly dry, and paint them. And look at that. Came out absolutely beautiful. So we're going to be putting the covers back onto the calipers, and it's going to be black, right? So then we're going to have the fork lowers in the super chrome, and we're gonna have the wheels in the super chrome and the pulley, back pulley, in gloss black. A lot of people asked about why didn't I take the reflectors off of the lowers. Well, I used Nick's set of lowers to get them powder coated because I wanted to make sure they came out good, and I wanted to make sure they came back in time. These are my lowers that came off the bike. So this way, if they don't come back in time, I'll still have these lowers to put back on the bike. So this way, no matter what, I'm making it to Daytona. So another awesome thing is Amsoil Adam. Definitely check out his YouTube channel. He's got great content, and definitely check out his rig. If you're at any bike rally, get your oil change, your battery, whatever you need, love jugs. He hooked me up with an awesome lithium battery, which should be coming today. So I'm going to show you guys the battery, and then I'm going to make another video about the weight. We're going to weigh this battery. We're going to weigh the lithium battery. Then we're going to see the difference, and then hopefully, maybe get this bike into the 700-pound range. Not sure, but we will see. So that's another thing that's going to be happening to the bike. So in a minute here, Sandy, my boy Sandy from Holy Shift, is actually going to be coming over. We're going to be heading over to Bergen Harley. We'll show you guys the parts I get. We'll show you around the dealership. Sammy's going to be there with my brand new air filter. Appreciate you, Sammy. Thank you so much. I got something for you. Don't worry about it. And then we'll come back. We'll change out the brake pads to make sure we remove those brake pads that actually probably got some oil on them from the fork oil when they were leaking. A lot of people were also asking me, why are the fork seals leaking with only 3,000 miles? You haven't been watching the videos, so I'll just tell you now, this is not a stock suspension setup. We did the +2. I don't know why they're leaking, so we will look into that once we take these apart. Trust me, I'll bring you guys that information. We'll look over the seals. We'll try to figure out why they were leaking. Really not sure. A lot of people were also asking me, am I riding down? Am I taking the train down? I'm definitely not taking the train down. The train experience was pretty much like a one-time thing for me. I wanted to experience the train. You guys know I ride all year round, in the winter, in the rain, salt, whatever. I ride all the time. Train experience for you guys, if you haven't did it, you definitely should experience it at least once. Don't worry about the haters that say, oh, you take a train down. Experience it, because it is a really cool experience. But I am riding down. I'm probably going to be leaving. I think Sunday is March 5th, something like that. Probably going to leave early in the morning, ride down. We have some amazing stops for you guys on the way down to Daytona. I'm going to bring you guys those ride videos. And then I'm actually going to be going to Rob, be the boss of your motorcycle, Rob, going down towards his house. We're going to be hooking up there, and then we are both going to be going to Daytona. Then we're going to spend obviously a couple days in Daytona, do whatever I have to do some riding down there, meeting a lot of friends down there. And then me and Rob are going to be headed back to Georgia. So that is the plan. So we got a lot of awesome content for you guys. All right, we got Sandy, my boy, over here. I do have to say one thing to Sandy. Don't you ever wear that scarf, that scarf on the Harley Davidson again.
Slip-ons, the top performance slip-ons. Because we're beginning going into a setup, a 2-into-1 setup.
He's complaining about me wearing chaps. He actually was riding his lowrider with a scarf. That's a huge no-no.
I didn't realize.
Don't you ever wear a scarf on a Harley Davidson.
Not going to make that mistake again. I got comments on TikTok.
Oh, I'm sure you did, and you will. What's going on? We got the viewer here that's got my air filter. What's up, Rafael? How you doing, brother? Thank you so much, man.
No problem.
I appreciate you. Hang on, I got something for you.
Yeah.
There you go. We got you a hat and a keychain.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
So he actually reached out to me. He's got the, what'd you take it off of?
No, I purchased my bike.
Right.
And I had the dealer put it on for me.
Right.
So I wrote.
So you had a different air cleaner? You had a different air cleaner put on?
Yeah, I like the round one.
Oh, nice.
So I'm giving you the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
I just used it like from Buffalo. I rode from Buffalo Like the
Oh, no
Oscars,
kidding.
And that's it. It's
Sweet.
brand new.
Look at that. Yeah, because I got all oil on mine, like the
Yeah.
whole thing in the front.
It's brand new.
Oh, man,
I
dude,
just
thank
had,
you
like-
so much. Brother, thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's what it's all about. Yeah, you see this YouTube community? He got a hat and a keychain, I got a filter. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Sandy just left. I'll give you guys some information. I do have a new set of front brake pads. I just bought the OEM. Never had an issue with them, and I don't want to start replacing and changing brake pads. So I got a new set of OEM brake pads. We're going to swap them out now, show you guys how easy that is. We have obviously our caliper covers painted, but we will put them on when the bike is all back together. I did ask Harley Davidson parts department about the 90-degree valve stems. So they do come, obviously, if you guys know or aren't familiar, they come on the CVOs. But the thing is that 90-degree valve stem, they come with the TPMS sensor. So they're about $116 a piece, but that wasn't the issue. The real issue is, what's the purpose of me getting a 90-degree valve stem with a TPMS sensor attached to it if I cannot program my 22 Road Glide standard for TPMS? So I went to the service department and they were actually not sure if they would be able to do it. I would have to actually bring the bike there and them check it out, put it on the computer and see if they could program it, because I believe the previous models without the traction control, without the RDRS, they were definitely able to do it 21 and below, but with the new RDRS system, they are not sure. So I'm not going to take that chance and get the 90-degree valve stems with the TPMS. I'm actually just going to go online and purchase 90-degree valve stems, plain valve stems, 90-degree, without the TPMS sensors attached. So I'll let you guys know what I pick. I'll have to search the web for that. So Raphael, thanks again, brother. He actually hooked me up with the brand new air filter, which he took off his bike. Obviously, we're not going to be using this cover, but let me see something. I just got a pretty good idea. Look at this. I didn't think about this. I just realized this. The cover I have on here is black. I definitely need to replace that filter. Raphael was obviously bringing me the filter, but he brought me everything. But this cover is chrome. I'm gonna actually put it on because I think that is going to look a lot better than the black. I think it's just gonna chrome everything up in this engine compartment here, because everything else is black, obviously, on the bike. I think that's going to look good. So let me go ahead and do this, swap this out, and I will show you guys how to change the brake pads if you haven't yet, but that's easy. And let's see how it looks in chrome. I think that's going to look a lot better than the black. And I didn't realize it until I got back into the garage and realized that my air cleaner cover was black. So I think the chrome is going to look really sharp. Now hopefully you guys could see that, how filthy that is. Let me bring you the new one. Don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it is filthy. This is the new one. It doesn't have any of that. You see it? Look how new that is. Look how gooked up this one is from the fork. Look at that, from the fork oil. Oh damn. Definitely looks better. Absolutely, it just chromed up brightened up the whole engine. So the engine, the exhaust, all being chrome, and the only other chrome I'll have is obviously the center console, the mirrors, and then the lights, the wheels, everything else, the major components of the bike will be black. Raphael, brother, thank you so much. That looks fantastic. Let me get the heat gun and I'll pop that warning sticker off. All right, got the heat gun right there. That's what I always use, take off any stickers. Look how good that looks instead of black. Wow. Oh yeah, that just brightens up that whole engine area in all chrome. Now everything matches. Love how that looks. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys how to take off the brake pads. We'll do that really simple. I'll show you guys how to do it on the one, then I'll replace them. I'll show you guys how the brake pads look. All right guys, so when you get a brand new set of pads, it comes with a new bolt. This is basically, this bolt is used to retain the brake pads so they don't come out. You get a new retaining clip right there, and that's the new pad. If you guys could see the color and how it looks, I'll show you now how the other ones look. The only bolt that you want to take off is this one right here, where this clip is. That's the only bolt you need to take out. The next thing you need to do is grab a big screwdriver, put it in there, and kind of twist it so you compress the pistons back into the caliper. You want to do that now while you have the old brake pads in there. And that's all the way compressed. So this way when you put the new ones in, these calipers with the pads slide right onto the rotor. You don't want to do that later and potentially damage the new pads. So you want to open that up now. So the rest is really simple. You want to take that clip out, and then we're going to unbolt that one bolt that holds the calipers in place. Doesn't really hold them in place. It's just almost like, I guess, you know, it goes through this slot right there. All right, so they don't potentially come out. And then we could take them out, slide it out of the groove. Super simple. Put the new ones back in. Really, really simple. And that's it. And the new ones are in. And now I'm going to put the new bolt in. Tighten that back down. And put our new clip back in. And one is done. As you guys can see, super simple. They might move on you, so when you go ahead and are ready to put them back on the rotor, just make sure they are spread open. Now I could put this one back in here in our little nest and do the other one. Hopefully the camera picks up on it, but they are like saturated. They are black with that fork fluid. Obviously they do get dirty, but not really like this. Even if they weren't, I don't want to take any chances because I know that fork fluid was definitely getting onto the entire caliper, and I'm sure the brake pads soaked up some fluid. So we got that replaced, put in the new bolts and the new retaining clips, and that is complete. All right guys, brakes are done. Front brake pads are complete. Thank you again, Raphael. Appreciate it so much. Not only did he hook me up with the filter, but the chrome cover on the everything else that's chrome on the bike. Wow, it looks absolutely awesome. Wait till you see you guys in person. I think it definitely looks much better than the black. So that's pretty much it on this video. I am waiting on the delivery of my lithium battery, so stay tuned for that. That's probably going to be right after this one, that video. We're going to weigh this old battery, we're going to weigh the new one, we're going to drop the new one in and see how many more pounds we could shave off of Mad Max Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you guys take a screenshot in the beginning of this video for all of the meet and greets. Hope to see you guys in Daytona, and I also hope to see you guys here at Bergen County Harley Davidson, April 29th, Saturday, 9 a.m. Have a great day, guys. Peace out. See you guys on the next one.